Hold up, the messier your content looks, the more views you get? That doesn't make sense, or does it? I've been diving deep into 2025 content trends, and what I found completely flipped everything I thought I knew about going viral. The data is absolutely wild, and it's happening right under our noses. Picture this: you spend 12 hours perfecting a post, professional lighting, color corrected to perfection, every pixel in place. You post it, and it gets 200 views. Meanwhile, your friend records a shaky 30-second video while brushing their teeth, posts it without editing, and it explodes with 50,000 views overnight. Sound familiar? Well, there's actual science behind why this keeps happening. The authenticity revolution. Here's what the research is telling us. We're living through what social media analysts are calling the authenticity revolution. According to a comprehensive 2024 study by the Content Marketing Institute, unpolished, authentic content is outperforming highly produced material by margins we've never seen before. But why? Let's break down the psychology. Dr. Jennifer Chen's research at Stanford's Digital Behavior Lab found something fascinating. Our brains are actually programmed to trust imperfection. When we see content that's too perfect, our subconscious immediately flags it as potentially deceptive or artificial. It's called the uncanny valley of content, that sweet spot where something looks almost too good to be real. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a flawless Instagram ad and thought, wow, this person is just like me? Probably never, right? The numbers back this up dramatically. TikTok's 2024 Creator Report showed that videos with visible flaws, shaky cameras, natural lighting, genuine reactions, had 73% higher engagement rates than their polished counterparts. Instagram's internal data revealed similar patterns. Stories with unfiltered, candid moments received 2.3 times more saves and shares. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is something I've noticed in my own content. The posts where I mess up, where you can hear my dog barking in the background, or where I'm clearly figuring things out as I go. Those are the ones that blow up. And it's not just me. Creators across every platform are reporting the same phenomenon. Exploring the deeper psychology. This shift represents something much deeper than just algorithm preferences. Dr. Turkle's research on digital relationships suggests we're experiencing authenticity fatigue. We're literally exhausted by the endless stream of curated perfection. Remember the early days of social media? Before influencers, before brand partnerships, before everyone became a walking advertisement? People shared blurry photos of their lunch because they genuinely thought it looked good. There was no ulterior motive, no perfectly planned content calendar. We're seeing a return to that era, but with a twist. Now it's intentional authenticity. Contrasting viewpoint, the pushback. Now, before you throw your ring light in the trash, let's talk about the other side of this coin. Professional creators and brands are pushing back against this trend, and they have valid points. High production value still matters for certain types of content, educational material, brand storytelling, and entertainment that requires technical precision. Marketing strategist Gary Vaynerchuk argues that while authenticity is crucial, the pendulum has swung too far toward fake authenticity, where creators deliberately make their content look amateur to game the algorithm. He calls it performed spontaneity and warns that audiences will eventually catch on. There's also the practical concern: if every creator starts making ugly content, doesn't it just become another form of conformity? Are we trading one type of fake for another? Some data supports this concern. A recent study by Social Media Examiner found that 34% of viewers now report feeling skeptical when content appears too authentic, suggesting we finding the balance. But here's what I think is really happening, and this is where both sides of the argument start to make sense together. The most successful creators in 2025 aren't choosing between perfect and imperfect. They're mastering what I call intentional authenticity, content that feels genuine while still serving its purpose effectively. Look at creators like Emma Chamberlain or Mr. Beast. They've cracked the code. Emma's content feels completely unfiltered and spontaneous. But if you watch closely, there's incredible intentionality behind every random moment. Mr. Beast's videos have massive production value, but he never loses that genuine excitement and wonder that made him relatable in the first place. The key isn't to make your content ugly, it's to make it human. Imperfection serves authenticity, not the other way around. Practical applications. So how do you actually apply this? Here are the patterns I've identified from analyzing hundreds of viral ugly posts. First, embrace the mistakes. When you stumble over words, when your pet interrupts, when something doesn't go according to plan, Lean into it. These moments create connection because they're relatable. Second, show the process, not just the result. People are fascinated by behind-the-scenes content because it humanizes the final product. That perfectly edited video becomes so much more engaging when people see the 47 takes it actually required. Third, and this is crucial, your authenticity needs to match your message. If you're teaching something technical, spontaneous imperfection might undermine your credibility. But if you're sharing personal experiences or opinions, that's where rawness becomes your superpower. The broader implications. This trend reflects something profound about human nature in the digital age. We're craving connection in an increasingly disconnected world. Perfect content creates distance. It makes creators seem untouchable, superhuman. Imperfect content bridges that gap. It says, I'm figuring this out too. I don't have all the answers. We're in this together. But here's what really gets me excited about this trend. It democratizes content creation. You no longer need expensive equipment, professional editing skills, or a team of assistants to create something that resonates. The barrier to entry has never been lower. Looking forward, where does this go from here? I think we're heading toward what researchers are calling authentic intelligence, where AI tools help creators maintain their genuine voice while improving their content's impact. It's not about replacing authenticity with artificial perfection, but about amplifying what makes each creator uniquely human. The platforms are already adapting. Instagram's testing features that highlight unfiltered content. TikTok's algorithm increasingly rewards genuine engagement over manufactured viral moments. YouTube's Creator Playbook now includes sections on authentic storytelling. Conclusion. So here's what I want you to think about. In a world where anyone can create perfect content with the click of a button, what makes you irreplaceably human? Maybe the answer isn't in hiding our flaws, maybe it's in celebrating them. Maybe ugly content isn't ugly at all. Maybe it's the most beautiful thing we can create, a genuine moment of human connection in a digital world. What do you think? Are you ready to embrace the imperfect? Or do you think this authenticity trend has gone too far? Let me know in the comments. Share your most successful imperfect post and tell me why you think it worked. And if this changed how you think about content creation, hit that subscribe button, because I'm diving deep into more 2025 trends that are reshaping how we connect online. Next week, I'm exploring why vertical videos are about to completely disappear, and trust me, the data will shock you.